We're back and we are continuing UFC Fight Night, UFC Tampa, Colby, Covington versus Joaquin, Buckley. Let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Also, we are streaming this weekend, this Saturday, at around 10:50 p.m. UK time for this fight card. Let's go. To continue us off, we have Bruno Silva versus Manel Kape. Manel Kape is 19-7. His country's Angola. He stands at 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighed at 125.5 pounds, and his last win has a reach of 68 inches and a leg reach of 39 inches. While Bruno Silva, on the other hand, has a record of 14-5-2 and 1 no contest. His country's Brazil. He stands at 5 foot 4 inches tall. He weighed at 126 pounds, and his last win has a reach of 65 inches and a leg reach of 35 inches. Manel Kape has a 3-inch reach advantage, a 4-inch leg reach advantage. Manel Kape also has more wins over Bruno Silva. He also has more losses over Bruno Silva, but he has no draws, which Bruno Silva has 2 of them with 1 no contest as well. As you can see at the bottom, I don't know if you saw, but the betting favorite isn't there. There is no favorite for this one according to the UFC site right now. So what has Manel Kape got going in his favor? He has the longer reach, he has the longer leg reach, he has the height, he has more wins. Yes, he has more losses as well, but he also has no draws. With records, they both have the experience. It's fairly close with the experience, although Manel Kape has more wins. The height is a 1-inch difference. There's not much there. The reach, quite a big difference with 3 inches, and the leg reach being 4 inches. That's quite a big difference. So Manel Kape could use his range, and that's all he's really got to do. But let's move on to win buys to see how they've got it done in their previous fights. With Manel Kape having a 58% KO TKO, 26% submission, 16% decision, with an average fight time sitting at 12 minutes and a knockdown average of 1. While Bruno Silva, on the other hand, has a 43% KO TKO, 29% decision, 29% decision, and a 29% submission, with an average fight time sitting around 9 minutes and a knockdown average of 1. Manel Kape has more wins coming by knockout, while Bruno Silva has, well, most of his wins also come by knockout. More of Manel Kape's wins are coming by knockout, whilst Bruno Silva's has an even number of submissions and an even number of decisions. Manel Kape's submissions is quite up there as well, but Bruno Silva, I feel, would be a lot more deadlier in the grappling. So I think Manel Kape should use his range and his reach and try and knock out Bruno Silva. Well, Bruno Silva, he has to get on the inside anyways, so I think get on the inside, go for them takedowns, maybe get in the land, maybe get in the shorter strikes with the elbows and the knees and knock him out there. But if not, get him down, go for a submission. But let's move on to win buys to see how they've got it done in their previous fights on the feet. With Bruno Silva having an average of 3 punches landed per minute, a 48% significant strike percentage, 3 punches absorbed per minute with a defense of 58%. While Manel Kape, on the other hand, had an average of 4 punches landed per minute, a 53% significant strike percentage, an average of 4 punches absorbed per minute with a defense of 59%. Manel Kape landed more, had absorbed more, had a little bit of a better defense by 1%, and had a higher significant strike percentage. Based off their last fight, Manel Kape did a lot better. The output, the landing goes in Manel Kape's favor, I'm assuming. I don't know about the output. The stats going to Manel Kape's favor, but Bruno Silva did fairly well as well. He absorbed less punches than Manel Kape, but he did absorb, but his defense was 1% worse. I think Bruno Silva could stand there and bang with Manel Kape, but I think he shouldn't. I think he should get on the inside, try and get it down. I think Manel Kape, he did a lot better than Bruno Silva. He did a little bit better. I think he should try and keep it on the feet, keep it long, keep it nice and striking, keep it nice and fluent, and start quick, start strong, and keep the range. But let's move on to grappling to see how they performed in the grappling in their previous fights. With Bruno Silva having an average of 2 takedowns, 28% takedown accuracy, 60% takedown defense, with a submission average of 0. While Manel Kape, on the other hand, had an average of 1 takedown, 33% takedown accuracy, 73% takedown defense, with a submission average of 0 as well. Bruno Silva's takedown average is a lot better than Manel Kape's, which kind of tells you the game plan for Bruno Silva already. Bruno Silva is going to want to cut down that range, get on the inside and go for them takedowns. His takedown average was fairly high, his takedown accuracy was fairly low, but his takedown defense was very good. He attempted a bunch of takedowns. It's obvious. He got an average of 2, so he's obviously attempted a lot more because his takedown accuracy is a lot worse. But Manel Kape, on the other hand, only had a 1 takedown average with a poor takedown accuracy, so he didn't attempt as many. He did attempt a few, and he didn't get many. His defense was very good, very impressive, but both of their submission average is poor. So I don't see them both stopping each other by a submission in this one. I think they'll both be able to defend a submission, but I think if anyone was to get it down and was to control and win by a decision if it goes on the ground, I will probably give it to Bruno Silva. But Manel Kape, I don't think he'll get submitted. I think it'll be a fairly I'm hoping it'll be a fairly good fight on the ground, but if not, Bruno Silva should dominate that. So how do I think this fight should go? I think Bruno Silva should get on the inside and go with that game plan. Get it down. Obviously strike, get on the inside, get Manel Kape guessing of what you're going to do, but get it down. Manel Kape on the other hand, keep it striking, keep it at range, and focus on staying on the feet as best as you can and go for a knockout. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins? How do you think to win? Popping up. I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.